Hi everyone, welcome to our tip of the week. This week we're going to be looking at another verbal reasoning question type, and certainly for those children who are studying a GL assessment syllabus, and that may well be for children in Birmingham now or for Buckinghamshire, then this is quite a popular question type which involves an understanding of matching codes. And we're going to have a little look at an example, talk to you about how we would want you to approach it, and then hopefully when you do see these questions, certainly in your lessons and your homework, you've got a better understanding of how to approach them. So let me grab my pen and we can have a little look at how we would work these out. So what do we have to do? Well, we're given 4 words, but you can notice we've only got 3 codes. And the idea is that we need to match the codes with the correct words, and of course we would have a superfluous word that we don't require. So the first way that we want to tackle this is by looking for letters or numbers that appear in the same position, and this will hopefully help us then work out how we're going to match these up. Now if we look very carefully at the codes, for example, we can see that there's a 1 in the second position. So if we have a look at our options, you'll notice that there's 2 A's, an A in tank in the second position, an A in mate in the second position. Whereas on the other 2, we have an I in kite and an L in plan. So this tells me then that the 1 must be an A. So what I can do, I can write this quite small underneath, is I can write an A down underneath the 1 so we know what that relates to. And sometimes if you do go to the other code and there might be another 1 in a different position, you would also know that is A. Similarly, we can have a look at the position of the 4. And if we look at the 4, we've got this in the 3rd position on this code and the 3rd position on this code. So let's have a look at the words, and we can see that we've got 2 T's here. And on the other ones it's an N and an A. So I know now that the 4 represents a T. Now it's quite useful in this situation, of course, to say, well, because I've worked out the 4 in the 3rd position, I know that this 4 at the beginning of this word has to also be a T. Now there's only one word that begins with TA, and that of course is tank. So we can write tank underneath there, so we've got 9 with the K, 3 with the N, 1 with the A, and then 4 with the T. And this really helps us then work out really everything else. Sometimes what we can do is just cross that word out, so we've already matched it up. Then if we come over here, well, we know that this must be mate over here, so the M is the 5, the 2 is the E, so I can rule that one out. And now with this one, we know that this is kite, so we've got the K with the 9, the I with the 8, the T with a 4, and then the E with the 2. So my hard work is done. I've managed to match up all of those words with the correct code. And the word that I didn't require here was plan. There wasn't a code for plan. And the first question asks, what is the code for tank? And we've already done it. We've got 4139. We're given all the options, and we just need to make sure that we find that correct code. And here it is, 4139. Now what's really important with this question is you keep your letters nice and small, nice and neat, so you can line up the numbers. Certainly in regards to speed, it's worth looking for the letters or the numbers that are in the same positions, and that will often get you started and get you matching them up. Sometimes it can be a little bit of trial and error, particularly if you have the same letters or the same numbers in the same positions. So just be careful with that and don't be put off. If you do make a mistake, just start the process again. Just so we've revealed it, let's just have a little look at the answer underneath and how we got there, just to remind you. So there is a 4 in position 3, and that appears twice, and position 1, so there was 4 equals a T. We worked that one out first, and therefore the code for tank was 4139. Hope you found that useful, and I hope you look forward to practicing matching codes. Bye bye.